guys, welcome back. So it is currently June 3rd and it is Friday and it's not Friday at all. It's Saturday. Today is Saturday. And it's about 1:30, so I've just been kind of doing some other stuff this morning, but Jacob has been at work today, so he should be home in probably like just under 2 hours. So I'm gonna try and see how much studying I can get done in like 2-ish hours. Looking at like the little schedule that I made for myself, and I gave myself 5 units to get through today. I honestly don't know what the heck I was thinking with doing that. I mean, I've been doing on average like 2 units a day. I mean, that's with working, but like 5 units is a lot. So we'll see realistically how many of these I can get through. So I just cannot get over how much I scheduled for myself to do this weekend. So I scheduled myself to do 5 units, which would finish out A5. And then for tomorrow, I scheduled myself to do all of those flashcards, which is like probably 40 if I had to guess, an A5 practice test, and then remediate A5, which I mean is not that bad. Like the A5 practice test is not bad at all, but remediate is then going back over any units that I need to. I don't know. So I didn't plan that the best, which is fine. That's why I gave myself like those extra days at the end. So whatever. So like I said, it's 1:30. Jacob should get home probably like between 3:10, 3:20. So I'm gonna try and see how much of this I can actually get done before he gets home. That way we can kind of spend the Saturday afternoon like hanging out together. But yeah, it's officially 2 weeks until my test. I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I've been doing really well on all my practice tests. There's like 2 specific units that I'm still struggling with, and that's just I'm just trying to like do the repetition for those. So it's a good thing that these like practice tests that I take are like adapted to me, because they keep giving me those questions, and then I don't always get them wrong. I'm definitely getting better, but they're definitely the ones that I always struggle with. So anyways, I just wanted to start this video. So this is day 1 of part 2, 2 weeks out, and let's go ahead and see how much we can get through today. Hey guys, so it's actually the next day since you last saw this clip, and I apologize for my appearance. I'm looking quite rough today. And Jacob is mowing right out there, if you hear that in the background, and then the dog's chewing his toy, so it's a mess. But hey, buddy, come here. But after I filmed that clip yesterday, my internet just like randomly completely went out, so I couldn't end up studying at all yesterday, which was kind of frustrating. I don't understand why it went out and it wasn't coming back on. I like restarted the router and everything. So that just means today I am having to play double duty. So I started this morning about 10 and finished up at 2, and it should be like, I think it's probably close to 3 by now. I'm gonna pause for a quick second. Okay, sorry, the mower was getting really loud. But from 10 to 2, I did all of yesterday's modules and just really pushed through those. So that was a beast. And my head was definitely just kind of like bleh. So I took a break and I just did a little bit of cleaning. I've been kind of doing laundry in the meantime, so I just folded everything and you know, the normal like Sunday chores. But so that means I still have all of the Sunday stuff left to do, which I had on here: flashcards, a Unit 5 practice test, and then Remediate 5. And I don't, so what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna take the A5 practice test for sure, but I don't think it's beneficial for me today to remediate them since I did the majority of those lectures today. So it would just be kind of like double doing it. And then I'll probably do some of the flashcards. I don't think I'll do all of them because it's like 50 maybe. There's definitely a couple of units that I know would be really beneficial to do the flashcards, so I'll probably do those. But yeah, that is my plan for today. So then that means I'll have to, we're just getting loud again, remediate Unit 5 tomorrow, and it'll probably push everything back one day, which is fine. I'm just looking at my little schedule thing over here if you keep seeing me look over, but it's officially into week 3. And if you remember, week 3 is, so we're here. So, I mean, I have all of this open space before the test day, so I'm not like super stressed by any means. But yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do the A5 practice test and then some flashcards, and I'm gonna call it a day because I think, like I mentioned in the first video, if I do too much in one day, I tend to get like really overwhelmed and like my retention is just not the best when I do too much in one day. So I'm gonna do those and then call it a day. Okay, so I just took my A5 practice test and I got an 86 on it, which is good. And then I'm just looking at the questions that I missed. So this is for M5, M7, M7, and M7. So clearly this M7 unit is still one that I need to study. So I'm not going to watch the lecture again because I don't think that that's a great use of my time for remediation, but I think I'm gonna do just a bunch of practice questions over it to get comfortable with it. So that is the plan, but overall pretty good. I did better than I did yesterday, which is good. I definitely think I needed that little mental break from doing all of that studying yesterday. So that's pretty good. And then I'm also gonna work on flashcards. So that's the plan for tonight. Okay, so honestly, I'm not sure when the last time I recorded was, so I apologize, but it is currently Monday, the 12th, and my test is on Saturday. So I spent all last week, I apologize if this is redundant because I really don't know when I last checked in, but I spent last week kind of finishing up my little, you know, my study parts, and then yesterday I took a simulated exam. So that's a big comprehensive exam that is in the exact same format as what the test is going to be on Saturday. So it's broken up into the 2 sets of 36 multiple choice questions and then 3 sets of task-based simulation questions. So I think the first one has 2 and then the next 2 have 3. Yes, that sounds about right. So I went ahead and took that exam and I got a, I believe a 74%, which you need a 75% to like pass the exam. However, according to like this program that I'm studying with, which is Becker, it says you need to get a 55% on these exams to be exam day ready, which is what they call. And they say that because they purposely make their exams more challenging than the actual exam in hopes. So theoretically, if you have a 55% on these, at least you're ready to take the test because it's supposed to be easier than the actual exam. So since I got, you know, almost 20 points higher than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm actually feeling really good. So the first set of multiple choice questions I actually got a 91% on, which is really good. And then the second one I missed silly questions. So I'm confident that that exam test would be higher, but I went ahead and just kind of like made this little sticky note And so I wrote each of the different units and then I got my percentage on them. So like you can see A2 I got an 83%, A6 an 83%, and then I can see on here A5 I got a 50%, which I know exactly it's from 2 specific modules, which is the governmental one and the single one, that I still haven't been able to like really get under my belt. I have this entire stack of flashcards for these that I still haven't learned yet, and I definitely can tell that these flashcards are helping with the repetition of remembering just like the simple things. So my goal is definitely to learn these. It's just like I've tried a couple times and there's something about these 2 units that it just like doesn't quite click in my head, which is really frustrating, especially seeing, you know, the direct results here, because obviously if I could get those higher, then I would do, you know, better on the test. So definitely can tell that makes a difference, doing the multiple choice and so on. One thing I'm happy about is A1, A2, and A3. So those are units I actually haven't touched in a while, especially A3. So the fact that I did decent on those is actually pretty comforting. But now that I have those, so I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I have 5 days until the exam, and I have 6 units that I need to study. So I'm going to go ahead and like fill out my test plan for the week on what I want to do. And what I'm thinking in my head is I'm going to like try and do 1 unit a day. However, I think I'll do like A1 and A2 together, or A2 and A3, I'm not sure. Probably A1 and A2 because I'm pretty sure A3 is actually a bigger unit, so I want to give myself a full day for that. But what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna work multiple choice questions, flashcards, and task-based simulations for those. I don't think it'll be beneficial to spend my time actually doing like watching the lectures. I just don't think I really have time, and I don't have the patience for that, to be honest. I don't really think that that's a good use of my time. So my goal will be to do the practice test with the multiple choice and the task-based simulations, and then work on flashcards as needed. And then each day I'll do that for the next unit, and then I'll also like, you know, refresh and do a whole practice test of all of them, because I don't want to like let things slip through the cracks, you know. So let's go ahead and fill out the study plan. Okay, so I just took the A1 test, and I got a 79%, which I'm happy with. I got an 85 on the multiple choice and a 74 on the task-based simulation. However, I got 100 on 3 of them, and then this 25% on one of them, which I know that's how they graded, but I just really don't think it's fair, because it's like if you miss, so like on these I would only missed one section of it, and it counts the little thing wrong, which sucks, but whatever. So I went through and I actually did a practice test or multiple choice over each of these units that I wrote down here. So I did a practice test over M1, multiple choice and task-based simulation, M4 multiple choice and task-based simulation, and M11 task-based and multiple choice. So each individually of those, and then I did an entire one over A1 that included multiple choice and task-based, and that's what I got the 79% on. So definitely feeling pretty good on this, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and move on to A2. Okay, so here I got an 89% on my A2M5 multiple choice, and then a 90 on my TBS, which is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next A2 model. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. So today is Saturday, June 17th. It is just after 9 in the morning, and today is the day. So today is test day. I need to leave at 9:30 to make the drive. My test is in Waco, which is about 2 to 2.5 hours from here. My test is at 12:30. So I'm gonna leave around 9:30 to give me plenty of time to be there. Scope out the area. Thankfully, I went to college in Waco. I went to Baylor, so I do know the area very well, which is good. But right now, I am getting together some snacks. So I have an apple here that I'm gonna cut up and take with me. My exam is at 12:30, which is kind of like an awkward time. Normally, I take them at 8, so they're like first thing in the morning, but my testing options were very, very limited for this test. So the only one I could get was at 12:30, and then I don't know where I was going with that, but all that to say is my testing time is awkward, so I don't want to have like really anything heavy to eat before, like for a lunch, so to speak, just because I don't want any like stomach issues. So I'm just taking like snacks to have, so snacks that I can either, you know, eat on the drive, or we also get a 15-minute break in the exam, so I'm just taking this for that. So if I get hungry, I have some snacks, and I just wanted to make sure that my snacks were, you know, good, energetic snacks, you know, the brain food type ones, so that way there's nothing that's gonna make me like tired or groggy, because normally I would have like a sandwich. That's something super easy to make and pack, but I have learned recently that I'm pretty sure it's the carbs or whatever, but that sandwiches actually make me tired and a little bit like bleh. So I want to have snacks that are going to be energetic and, you know, provide, or not energetic, that are lightweight and will provide me not necessarily energy, but are just that are good for me. So I have an apple that I'm cutting up right now. So I'm gonna take that, and then I have some little like granola bars that I'm gonna take, and then probably a go-go squeeze. And I was gonna get a salad, but I don't know, the salads that were at the grocery store, like the pre-made ones, all looked kind of and they were expensive, and I don't know, I just didn't want to buy something just for this, so I didn't. But I'm getting this apple cut up now, like I said, and then I'll see if there's anything else. I might take like crackers just to help settle my stomach because I'm really, really nervous. We'll see. So I'm gonna get my lunch packed. I'm dressed and ready for the most part. I can't decide if I want to wear my hair up or down. I don't know, because usually like I'll play with it, and I don't know, the rules in the testing center are like super, super strict. Like, I don't even know if I'll be able to take this ponytail in, to be quite honest. So if they tell me I can't have the ponytail on, then I'll wear my hair up, but I'll probably just leave it down for now. So I'm gonna get my lunch ready, get that. I need to take the dog out because Jacob's at work today.
We got gas last night, so that's ready. And then what I'll also do is probably put together some medicine. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm still congested. This is day, I don't know, like 5. I woke up Monday not feeling great. Day 6, I don't know. So I'll probably take some stuff with me just in case, especially like a box of tissues. Or not a box of tissues, like one of those little bags. That's like the one thing that I'm a little bit worried about is they don't let you take like anything into the testing center. Like the only jewelry you can have is like your wedding band, and then they provide you pencils, calculator, paper, all of that. So I'm hoping that they'll have tissues that they'll let me take in there, because I have had the worst runny nose, and if I can't blow my nose during that test, that's gonna really suck, because you only get one 15-minute break and it's at a specific part in the exam. And if you take a break like anywhere else, it counts against your time. So that's probably the one thing I'm nervous about, but I mean, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. So I know I have like a little tissue thing somewhere, so I'm gonna find that. And then also some cough drops. I have a little pack of that, so I'm gonna take that. And then I'm just gonna put together some medicine, probably like some ibuprofen, some stomach medicine, and then some like cough medicine or cold medicine, just so I have all my bases covered. If anything were to happen, I'm prepared. And then after the test, I'll probably get something to eat, because I'm sure I'll be hungry. I'm too anxious to really eat right now. I had like a little bit of a light breakfast, just like a couple, like 2 scrambled eggs, but I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I'll eat like in Waco. I was trying to think, I don't know. I was trying to think if I want to eat there, but I get out of the test, the max I'll get out is latest is 4:30 if I take the whole time, which I don't know if I will or not. And then I don't know, maybe I'll get something on the way home. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling at this point, but I'm gonna go ahead and put my lunch together, get my medicine together, take the dog out, get my shoes on, all of that fun stuff, and then I'll probably get you guys in the car. So I officially made it. I don't know why my skin looks very shiny. It looks very weird. There must be like a weird filter on this camera or something. I don't know. But anyways, I just made it. We're here. Hopefully the air's not too loud. Maybe I'll just turn it off. It's about 11:40, and technically my test time is at 12:30. And originally I wanted to get here early and, you know, make sure I could find the place and stuff, and probably like walk around, because I did go to college here, so it's kind of like sentimental being here. But they actually called me on the way here and said that I could take my test early. Sorry, I'm watching these dudes kind of be weird. Anyways, they said I could take my test early, so I'm actually gonna go in now. So I will catch you guys when I'm done. Wish me luck. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna do some deep breathing exercises and like kind of calm down, get in the zone. Probably gonna sit here a minute, stretch my legs, and hopefully they have a bathroom, because I really need to go. Anyway, so I'll talk to you guys after. Hey guys, okay, so it's a lot later and I'm in the car. It's like the last 20-ish minutes until I get home, so hopefully the wind noise isn't too loud. But yeah, I got out of my test probably around 4, so it took me pretty much, I think I had like 20-ish minutes left of the 4 hours to spare. It's currently 6:09 now. I did have to stop to a gas station, obviously, to put gas in the car, and then I got a coffee, which I have since chugged for some energy, because I am wiped.
I don't know if it was just that test was so hard and it took so much out of me, and then the driving on top of it makes you tired. I don't really know, but I am wiped right now, so I'm just trying to make it these last 20 minutes, but I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a recap of what the test was. I mean, there were probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5 questions that I genuinely just had no idea what they were talking about. Like, the concept was unfamiliar to me, which I'm kind of surprised about because I have done so much studying. So not really sure why that's the case. But I mean, other than that, like, everything was definitely stuff I have studied or read. So there was a lot of, and I'm pretty sure this happens on every test, but there's like a couple sections that I feel like they ask so many questions on, and then there's so much other stuff I studied that they don't even like touch at all, which I mean is fine, that's the nature of it, and I think it's randomized, but I noticed that. And then the like task-based simulation piece of the exam was, I'm trying to remember, I think it was, so it's like 2 questions, 3 questions, and then 3 questions, like 3 different exams, and that's how it's broken down. So the first one with the 2 questions was pretty easy, and then I think the second one was also pretty easy. I hope this is not totally too bouncy. It might be. I'm so sorry. This road is kind of rough. It might also be too loud, and this clip is going to be garbage. I don't know. But then the last section of questions was pretty challenging. It was definitely the hardest. I'm wondering if they do that on purpose, because I also found, so there's 2 sets of multiple choice questions. The first set was really easy and I felt really good, and then the second set was hard and I was not feeling very good. But anyways, it's like the last 15 minutes until I get home. It is so dang hot outside. It says it's 96. It's why my cheeks are red. I have the air off, so hopefully you guys can't hear it and it's not too loud of a wind noise. But anyways, if I don't check back in, then that will be the end of this video. It was like the study with me and test day video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll probably bring you along for my next exam, just because that's fun. I don't get the results back on this one for a couple of weeks, so it'll be a little bit before I know if I passed or not. I really hope I did. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!